By the end of this video, you're going to understand why smart investors don't chase stocks or crypto. They buy houses and they hold them long term. 5 ways real estate pays you at the same time. I want you to name just one investment that pays you 5 completely different ways at the exact same time. Because you can't. There's only one asset class that does all 5 at once. That's the buy and hold real estate investing. And today, I'm going to break down exactly what those 5 things are. So, by the end of this video, you're going to understand why smart investors don't chase stocks or crypto. They buy houses and they hold them long term. So welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mitch. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor with over 7 years in the game. We own a small portfolio of over 6 real estate investments, and we self-manage every single one of those. No property management company whatsoever. So in the last video, we talked about why buy and hold beats flipping every single time. Today, we're going to jump into this deep conversation around I.D.E.A.L and the framework behind it. So the first letter is I. I stands for income. This is the obvious one. Every month, your tenant pays rent, you pay your mortgage, your insurance, and your taxes, and any maintenance cost that comes with that. Whatever is left over is your cash flow. That's real income. Real money hitting your bank account every single month consistently. Now, it's not always a massive number, especially if you're just beginning. It's maybe like $200 to $250 per month on your first property. But the idea is it compounds. The income part is straightforward. Rent comes in, expenses come out. The difference is yours. It's very simple. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The second letter is D, and D stands for depreciation. And this is the one that most beginners completely skip over and might actually be the most underrated part of this whole entire framework of I.D.E.A.L. So here's how it actually works. The IRS, which is Uncle Sam, lets you take a paper loss on your rental investment every single year, even if that investment is actually going up in value. The government assumes the physical structure of the house wears down over time. So they let you write off a portion of that every single year. So think about that. Your investment might appreciate $10,000 this year, and the IRS still lets you claim a deduction like you lost value. That means your rental income gets sheltered from taxes. You're cash flowing and reducing your tax bill each and every single time. This is legal. This is by design. And this is one of the biggest reasons that wealthy people own real estate. The tax advantages are real and significant. Trust me. Third letter is E, which is equity. And this one is almost too good to be real when you hear it first. Every month, your tenant pays rent. Part of that rent pays your mortgage. And part of that mortgage payment goes towards paying down the principal. So basically, it means every single month, you own a bigger piece of that investment. You owe less and you own and you control more. And here's the thing. Your tenant is doing that for you. You're not paying that down out of your own pocket. Your tenant is. You're building equity with someone else's money each and every single month. And after 5 years, you might have 20K, 30K, 40K in equity built up just from one loan. That's money you can eventually pull out and use to buy your next investment. Now, the fourth letter is appreciation. Real estate historically has gone in value around every year 3 to 5%. That doesn't sound huge, but on 200K, which is an investment that you had of a property, 4% appreciation is around $8,000 every single year. And over time, it stacks up and it stacks up fast. A 200K property today could be worth 300K to 400K in around 15 years just from appreciation alone. Meanwhile, you've been collecting rent this whole time. Now, I'm going to be real honest. Nobody can guarantee appreciation. Markets go up, markets come down. But long term, the trend in real estate has always gone up. And in short term, you're already getting paid through cash flow because you have good, solid tenants. Appreciation is the bonus or the icing on the cake. Right. We're at the last letter. And this one might be the most powerful of all the 5. L stands for leverage. When most people hear leverage, they think about risk. But leverage used correctly is how regular people build serious wealth. So here's what I mean. When you buy a 200K house with a conventional loan, you might have to put down around 40K, meaning you put down around 20% and you get to control a 200K asset. With 40K, that's leverage. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When that 200K house appreciates in value, let's say it goes up 4% a year, it goes up by 8K. That 8K appreciation isn't on your 40K down payment, it's on the full value of the 200K, meaning that's a 20% return on the actual cash invested. So you put 40K in, you made around 8% in appreciation alone. And that's the power of leverage. You're using the bank's money to amplify your returns. There is no other investment that lets you do that at scale, and real estate does. And that's before cash flow, before depreciation, before equity buildup, before any other four letters that we just spoke about. Now, let's tie all the 5 letters together. Every single month that you own a rental investment, you're getting income from cash flow, you're getting tax savings from depreciation, you're building equity as your tenant pays down your mortgage, sitting on top of the property that is appreciating in value, and using leverage to multiply your returns on your invested cash. That's 5 streams, 1 investment. This is why this framework is called I.D.E.A.L. Nobody talks about this. So let me give you a personal story. Every single month, right now today, our portfolio is hitting on all 5 of these letters. Our tenants are paying rent, covering the mortgages, and we're building equity at the same time. Our investments are appreciating in value, and we are receiving depreciation deductions that reduce our taxable income. Now, I'm going to be honest. I didn't have a ton of money when we started. We wasn't some rich kid coming from money, from family. I just understood the framework and put the framework to work for us. 1 property at a time. Now, over 7 years, we have 6+ doors later. All 5 parts of I.D.E.A.L are working for us every single month. That's not luck. That's a system. And it's a system you can replicate as well. Let's wrap it up. The 5 ways real estate pays you. 1, income, monthly cash flow after expenses. 2, depreciation, tax write-offs even while your property goes up in value. E, equity, your tenant pays down your mortgage every month. 4, appreciation, your property grows in value over time. 5, leverage, control a 200K asset with 40K and amplify your returns. So those are 5 ways, 1 investment every single month. Name another way that does that. You can't. I'll wait. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which part of I.D.E.A.L excites you the most. Is it passive cash flow? Is it tax savings? Is it the equity buildup? Is it appreciation? Or is it leverage? If this was helpful, I want you to subscribe, put a like, and also put a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.